when he pled, and now which required me, I revoked that bond because he was arrested on May 26th. No, it doesn't. And I guess, I mean, you guys know, I mean, he's been on probation since 2018.
Right.
I mean, they've been there the whole time. And here we are with our fifth felony in Chambers County while you're on probation for 3 here.
What you just watched, that's the breaking point. But you haven't seen what led to this courtroom meltdown. The explosion in your preview was just the surface. The reality, much darker. This is the state of Texas versus Mr. Willage. It looks like a standard probation revocation, but it's really about a repeat offender gambling his entire future. The judge hands him an incredibly lenient 10-year probation deal. Yet, literally days later, he's arrested for a fifth felony. Why the sudden self-sabotage? His attorney, Miss Lewis, claims he's finally ready for mental health treatment. But if his support system has been there since 2018, why start now? At stake, decades behind bars. Subscribe to see how true justice works behind closed doors and learn the courtroom tactics and behavioral tells that most people completely miss. Let's start from day one in court.
Right, are you Jameldrin Willridge? So we're here. Mr. Willridge has he's on probation in 3 cases, 18-28743, 28744, and 30139. And then there's a new offense, a burglary of a habitation, in cause number 25, DCCR 1804. And there was an agreement that was reached, and he entered a plea of guilty to that burglary of a habitation case. The agreement was for a 10-year deferred probation, restitution to be determined, and that those motions would be dismissed. There was an issue between, obviously, when he pled and now, which required me, I revoked that bond because he was arrested on May 26th in Chambers County for a 3rd-degree felony and a Class B misdemeanor. So obviously that
kind of nullified from all of our position where we were with that agreement, Judge.
Right.
So you know.
Okay, so where are we? I mean, I'm going to at this time reject the agreement formally so we can start all over. You guys negotiate whatever y'all want to do. If we need to get more information about that Chambers County case, but obviously I'm not inclined at this point. I see no reason if those allegations are true, that Mr. Wilbridge would get another opportunity on 3 felony probations with now the new burglary of habitation here. And while literally days after he entered pleas here, went and was at a minimum in a county that he wasn't supposed to be in without permission and arrested for those offenses. So my thought is, do you have any information on those yet?
No, Judge, because when we broke last night, it was primarily, obviously not knowing that was going to happen in Chambers County, for the restitution in the burglary. Because we all had the discussion about how could tennis shoes cost that much.
Right.
And I have spoken several times with Mr. Riley, who the court knows is an excellent PSI writer. And he assures me, and through an affidavit from the complainant in that case, that that's what the restitution amount is. So I feel like we could ask for that and see if he'll pay it, and so be it. Then obviously the new offense came up, which then put us all kind of back at square one. The court is aware that I have always been a little bit more outgoing with Mr. Wildridge, wanting to give him an opportunity. I'm not suggesting I still don't want to do that, but I certainly understand the position that we're all in. I mean, the files are just stacking up.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
and Judge, only thing I can say in that regard is that, you know, of course, I've dealt with him for a long time in the situation, and you know, he understands it was inexcusable for what happened in Chambers County. But I will say that it's the first time that since then that he's actually opened up to me as far as asking for the type of help he needs for any underlying issues that may be there. And it's something that his family was actually in the position to try to get started when, of course, when the whole bond situation occurred. But of course, he turned himself in, you know, did what he's, you know, comply with your orders.
And that, per our conversations, I think, Judge, it's important to note that that has to do with underlying mental health issues that go directly in
Right.
correlation to his behavior. Although it doesn't excuse his behavior.
No,
I think
it
he has
doesn't.
very-
And I guess, I mean, you guys know, I mean, he's been on probation since 2018.
Right.
There's been every opportunity to take advantage of any help. It's not like he just did all this and we say, okay, well, now let's do this. We've got help for him. It's been years that we've gone through motion to revokes that have been dismissed and
I mean, the only thing I can say to you is a lot of times in these type of situations, of course, the help doesn't work unless the person is ready for it. And of course, like I said, this is the first time he's opened up to me as far as trying to get that. And a good thing for him, he does have the support system there that he can try to get that help.
And that's so great. And it's also such a shame at the same time, because I'm guessing he's had the same support the whole
Yeah.
time. It's
Yeah.
not like people are just now stepping up and saying, let's help him out, right? I mean, they've been there the whole time. And here we are with our fifth felony in Chambers County while you're on probation for 3 here. Here's what I need. I'm not going to do anything today. I want to find out, see what you guys can find out about Chambers County, what the status of those offenses are. Get Mr. Lewis whatever you can, so that I can also have a little, even if it's just a PC, so I can see a little more about what the underlying offense allegations are, and then we can kind of reconvene and I would see, I guess, where, if you guys want to try to tell me what some agreement is, I'll see if I'm willing to go along with it or not. Obviously probation, I value your opinion, and so
More likely than not, Judge, if it's okay with the court, probably will not come to you with any type of agreement, maybe just more of a conversation. Obviously, we're all aware of the situation that all of us are in right now with respect to individuals this age that have been given multiple
Yeah.
opportunities and what else going on. So I don't.
we're also going to go through, we can do it. I don't know, there probably needs to be amended motions on those 3.
To add those.
To
okay.
add those allegations, and I'm not gonna just sign a dismissal on those motions. I want to go through each and every allegation of the motion, get pleas of true or not true, and then we'll go forward. So between now and then, if you can get, I guess, any type of hearing done, so that we can get those new allegations in the hearing, in the motions to revoke, we'll go through those at the next court date, and then we'll see where we are from there.
We'll get that
Okay.
problem with.
All right, thank you. Go back to the bailiff.
The judge officially rejected the deal. Mr. Willage now faces every single charge. But here's the real question. Did the judge's strict authority expose the truth or ignore a desperate plea for help? Comment below Team Judge or Team Willage. If you wore the robe, would you have shown mercy? If this breakdown got you thinking, hit like. Share this with anyone who loves intense courtroom psychology.